Hello everyone, welcome to ACE online class and this is Narendra. So, as you know that we are discussing about the RRB and SSC level questions. So, today the chapter is time and distance. So, couple of questions you must be knowing and couple of questions you may be learning the new method. So, let us begin here. The very first question on your board is this. So, what is the question? Allow me to read it and then I will give some time for you to answer the question. Right. Here it says a student reached school by his bicycle in 3/2 hours, that is 1.5 hours at a speed of 8 kilometer per hour. Fine. So, we have the speed over here and we have the time over here, we can find out the distance. So, on the return journey he rest for half an hour, that is for 30 minutes, and the route which is 1 kilometer shorter, and in the return journey he takes a route which is 1 kilometer shorter than the previous one. Okay. So, what should be the percentage increase in the speed of bicycle so that he reaches the home on the same time? So, you can notice over here I mentioned the diagram. Suppose this is home and this is school, and he goes to school which is takes 1.5 hour and with a speed of 8 kilometer per hour. While he is coming back he takes a half an hour rest and the speed is increased, I think, is it? The speed is increased by 1 kilometer 1 kilometer. So, he takes the route which is 1 kilometer shorter. So, the distance has become now 1 kilometer shorter than the previous one because he is taking the different route. And your question is, and he reaches the home on time. So, what is the percentage increase in the speed? Come on my dear friend, this is your 30 second, and I am sure some of you will answer the question or some of you will learn how to answer the question. Come on. Roll out only, sir. Swami, out only the play out only the. Huh? Acha. Okay. Option B, Mr. Venkat, option B. Okay. It is 1. Very good evening, Mr. Venkat. Very good evening. So, the time is over. So, let me check whether your answer is correct or not. So, here the answer B, and I think you said the option choice B, which is correct. That means you have correctly understood what is the distance between the home and school when I know the time and when I know the speed. So, distance is nothing but the speed into time. So, I will go with the speed which is 8 kilometer per hour and the time is 3/2 hours. So, it comes 12 kilometer per hour. While he is returning, he takes a route which is 1 kilometer shorter than when he went to school. So, now the new distance, the distance 2 is 1 kilometer shorter than 12. So, that is 11 kilometer. And how much time he takes? What is time 2? He takes a half an hour rest. So, previously he was taking 1.5 hour. Now, he takes the half an hour rest. That means the time is nothing but here 1 hour. So, in this case what is the speed? The speed is nothing but 11 kilometer per hour. So, beautifully answer the question. So, earlier speed was 8 kilometer per hour, now the speed is 11 kilometer per hour. So, the speed is increased by 3/8. So, what is 3/8? That is nothing but 37.5 percentage. Beautifully answer the question. Whoever is watching, beautifully answer the question, and I am sure that you will learn some of the other things in this class. So, I am moving on to the next question, and the next question is here on your board. What is this question? Allow me to read it out. The Sachin and Anil started walking at the same time towards Kolka which is 50 kilometer away from Chandigarh. So, both of them have started from Chandigarh at the same time towards Kolkata. Now, the speed of Sachin is 6 kilometer less than that of Anil. So, if the Anil speed is x, then what is the Sachin speed? Sachin speed x minus 6. Now, the Anil reach Kolkata and immediately start coming back to Chandigarh. So, is the Anil speed is more? Yes, the Anil speed is more than Sachin. So, the Anil first reaches Kolkata and again comes back. Okay. On the way he meets Sachin at a distance of 20 kilometer from Kolkata. So, what is the speed of Sachin? Let us understand this in this graphic mode. Here that is Anil starts from here, okay, with a speed of x kilometer per hour. If the speed of Anil is x kilometer per hour, the speed of Sachin will be x minus 6 kilometer per hour, and the distance from here to here, that is Chandigarh to Kolkata, is already given to us as 50 kilometer per hour. So, as the speed of Anil is more, so he reached Kolkata and he comes back again. And then at the same time the Sachin is moving and they are meeting somewhere over here, and this is the distance from Kolkata to this point is 20 kilometer. That means the total distance here it is 20 kilometer. So, when the Anil travels 50 plus 20, 70 kilometer, by the time that is Sachin travels only 30 kilometer. So, you are asked to find out what is the speed of Sachin. Can we find it out? Take your 30 seconds to understand this, and after that, okay, Appal Naidu, very good evening my dear friend Appal Naidu. Can you please answer the question, Appal Naidu? I am very happy you regularly practice it. Even if you know the answer, how to answer it, so your practice will increase the speed and understanding will expand. It's very good. Come on, if someone can answer the question, you have already said option 2. Okay. So, the time is up. Let me check that Appal Naidu has said option 2. Is option 2 is correct? It is option A. I think you said about the previous question. Is it for the previous question? Option 2? Yeah, that's right. So, here for this question it is a option, which one is that? Option A. Okay. How will I handle this one? So, I know that Anil has travelled 50 plus 20, because while returning 20 kilometer away from Kolkata, these two are meeting. So, the total travel of Anil is 50 plus another 20, 70. So, the distance covered by Anil is 70. At the same time, the distance covered by Sachin is that is 50 minus 20, that comes 30, which I already mentioned over here. And we know the speed ratio and the distance ratio are same. So, what is the speed ratio? The speed ratio is 7:3. Okay. Now, is the Sachin speed is less? Yes, I can see that the Sachin speed is less. How many part less? 4 part less. His speed is 4 part less. And how much is the speed less according to question? 6 kilometer. That means 4 part is equal to 6 kilometer per hour. What is my requirement? What is the speed of Sachin? The speed of Sachin is 3 parts. When I know the 4 parts, I can find out the 3 parts. So, let us do that. That is 6 into 4 divided by 6 into 3. I need the 3 parts. So, therefore, 6 into 3 divided by, as 6 is 4 parts over here. So, I notice that here it is 9 by 2, and 9 by 2 is nothing but 4.5 kilometer per hour. This is the best way to answer this question. right my friends. So, did you like this method? If so, you can say yes. Okay, if you like it, you can put the like button. I am moving on to the next question. These all are the very simple questions, but a little bit of logical questions. So, I move on to the next question, and the next question is this. What is this question? Check if you can answer the question within the time. A and B started driving simultaneously from point X towards point Y. There are two persons are there, A and B. Both of them are started walking from point X to point Y. Okay, and the X and Y are 60 kilometer apart. So, look at this one, the X and Y, the distance is 60 kilometer apart. If this is X and this is Y, the distance is 60 kilometer. And what is the next? It is said that the 60 kilometer apart, A's speed is 4 kilometer less than that of B's speed. So, if the B speed is x kilometer per hour, then the speed of A will be 4 kilometer less, that is x minus 4. The next one, B after reaching Y, as the B speed is more, he reach Y and he returns and meets A at 12 kilometer away from Y. So, that is 12 kilometer away from Y, here he meets B meets A, similar to the previous question. Now, I just wanted to check whether you understood the previous one or not. Find the speed of A, similar to the previous question my dear friend. So, I am giving 30 seconds for you to think about it, and if you can answer the question, try to answer it. Try to answer it, the exam time is coming. Oh, so nicely Appal Naidu has catch the previous approach, previous question approach, and that approach is really wonderful. This method usually you do not find in the book, and I will check whether option 2 you are talking about 16, the 16 is option A, my dear friends. Forget about the numbers, so you can ignore that. And the time is up, and the Venkat has said option A, and the Appal Naidu is also said option A. Let me check that it is option C, option C. Why the mistake happened? We will check this one. Look at the approach over here. I need to find out the speed. Whose speed? The speed of A, and the speed of A is 4 kilometer less than the speed of B. The question is very clear. Now, they are meeting, this distance is 60 kilometer. So, B goes there and returns back, and 12 kilometer away from Y he meets. That means, the distance covered by B is 60 plus 12, that is 72. The distance ratio is the same as speed ratio, and this is A and this is B. The B covers 72 kilometer, and the same time the A covers 60 minus 12, that comes 48. So, what is their speed ratio? With 24 2 times, with 24 3 times. So, that is 2:3 is the distance ratio, which is also speed ratio. Now, what I understand is here the B is 3 parts, B speed is 3 parts, whereas the A speed is 2 parts. How many part less? 1 part less. So, the A speed is how many kilometer less? 4 kilometer per hour less. So, when 1 part is 4 kilometer per hour, I can find out 3 part is how much, I can find out 2 part is how much, right my friends. So, you are asked to find out what is the speed of A. The speed of A is 2 parts. When I know 1 part is equal to 4 kilometers per hour, that means 2 part will be equal to 8 kilometer per hour. This is a very logical approach, and if you many questions are there, through the logical approach we can answer the question much faster than our competitor. So, 7248. Yeah, that's right. If I write it in the reverse way, B and A, it comes the same thing, Appalnaidu. Okay. So, you need to remember that the B speed, look at this one, the A speed is 4 kilometer less than B speed. So, if the B speed is x, the A speed is x minus 4. You are asked to find out what is the speed of A. Okay, you are right, you are right. When you are talking about the speed of A, the speed of A is two parts, and the 2 parts is nothing but 8 kilometer per hour. Are you okay? Are you comfortable with the solution? Hope you are comfortable. This is the easiest way and the least possible writing. You can get the answer. So, if you like the solution, please press the like button. I am moving on to the next question. Come on, the exams dates are coming now. So, here I will read the question again. The Ramu can reach a certain distance in 30 hours. So, I know the time, I do not know the distance. Now, if he reduce his speed by 1/15, then he goes 10 kilometer less. If he reduces his speed by 1/15, so he travels 10 kilometer less. Find his speed. A simple question, but logical question. I am giving 30 seconds for you to think about it. Okay. Some of you will be able to answer the question, and I will be very happy. Even if you do not able to answer the question, do not feel bad. It is a process of learning till you get the appointment letter. Okay. Come on, my dear friends, all the questions are very valuable questions which I discuss and directly related to the examination. In the RRB and SSC, you get the questions like this. The question will not be lengthy as bank questions. Okay. Anyone? Time is up. Now, see that if you practice more and more questions like this, the chances is more that the question which comes in the examination will come under your known zone. Now, here it is said that he travels and for 30 hours a certain distance, and if he reduce the speed by 1/15, then he travels 10 kilometer less. So, the reduce the speed by 1/15, here you observe that. That means, the total speed is 15 parts, he reduced the speed 1 part. That is what 1/15. Out of 15 part of the speed, he reduced 1 part. As a result, he travels how much less? 10 kilometer less. So, if 1 part of the speed covers 10 kilometer, then what is the total distance? The total distance is 50 kilometer, 15 units. So, 15 units means total distance, 1 part of the speed 10, then 15 part of the speed will be 150 kilometer. This is the distance, and this 150 kilometer he covers in 30 hours. What is his speed? That is the question. So, this is the distance 150 and the speed is 30. So, obviously, his speed is time is 30 hours, the speed is 5 kilometer per hour. Anyone answer the question? Oh, that is great, that is great. That is Bharat. Beautifully you answer the question, my dear friend. Let me check that you are saying that 5 option B. So, that is right. Well done, my friends. So, just keep practicing it more and more. Appalnaidu, hope you are understanding it. So is Mr. Venkat. Okay. Now, I am moving on to the next question, and the next question on your board is this. What is this question is all about? Let me read the question, then I will give 30 seconds for you to answer it. Now, the two buses, a woman coming from Acha, okay. The two buses are moving from a place. Okay. A woman is coming from opposite sides of the house. Some spelling mistake is there, I am sorry for that. House, a house run at a speed of a not a house. The bus runs at a speed of 25 kilometer per hour at an interval of 15 minutes. Two bus actually here, there are two buses are there. Two buses there. So, they run at an interval of 15 minutes. They start at an interval of 15 minutes and the speed of the buses are 25 kilometer per hour. Now, how much speed in kilometer per hour does the woman from the opposite side, from the opposite side of the house have to walk so that bus meet at an interval of 10 minutes. So, suppose I am standing over here, a bus goes out and after 25 minutes, because they travel at an interval of 15 minutes. So, after 15 minutes another bus will cross me if I am standing here. But the second time what happens, a woman is coming from the opposite direction, as a result it crosses the bus in how much time? That is in 10 minutes. So, the first one is initially it is crossed in 15 minutes when it is travelling at an interval of 15 minutes. Now, it is 10 minutes. Why it is of 10 minutes? Because the woman is moving from opposite direction. So, there is a relative speed. So, faster speed, opposite direction faster speed. When the speed is fast, time will be less. Now, you are asked to find out what is the speed of the woman. How much is the speed of the woman? So, this woman's speed I need to find it out. You can see the graph over here that is from house to bus. It speed is 25 kilometer per hour. It moves on at an interval of 15 minutes, but the woman is coming from opposite direction. As a result, the second time the bus is crossing at 10 after 10 minutes instead of 15 minutes. What is the speed of the woman? Okay, my dear friends, you must have understood this one. So, do not worry if you can't answer the question. I am giving you 30 seconds. You are learning it. If you are not knowing the question and you are trying those questions, you are learning it. B is okay, right, Mr. Venkat? That is good. Try this question. All the question I very cautiously select to share with you all people. At your place, 6 seconds, 4, 1, 0. Okay. Shall I give you the best method to answer this question without writing too many things? Now, initially when only one speed was there, how much time, and the woman is standing here, how much time, after how much time the second bus will cross? The bus starts at every 15 minutes. So, the first time the bus will start, the second bus will come after 15 minutes. So, that is time 15 minutes. But as the woman started walking towards this, as a result, the time from 15 minutes interval, it has become 10 minutes interval from one bus to another bus. So, with the relative speed, this is the speed with the relative speed, it takes 10 minutes or 10 seconds, 10 minutes. So, what I have is, see the best approach to answer the logically this question. So, that time ratio is 3:2. If the time ratio is 3:2, so what is the speed ratio? The speed ratio will be obviously 2:3, reverse of that. So, what is these two parts? This two part is the speed of the bus speed. What is these three parts? These three parts is the relative speed, speed of the bus plus speed of the woman. Okay. So, how many parts speed is more? One part speed is more. Am I correct up to this? So, 2 part of the speed. What was the original speed of the bus? Speed of the bus is 25 kilometer per hour. So, this 2 parts gives us 25 kilometer per hour. Then the speed of the woman is 1 part. So, 2 plus 1 is become 3. So, when 2 part is 25 kilometer, anyone answer the question? Okay. When 2 part is 25 kilometer, then 1 part will be 12.5 kilometer per hour. That is what the speed of the woman. That is how the 2 parts plus 1 part is become 3 parts, which is the relative speed. Hope my friends are understanding. 12.5, well done Mr. Bharat, well done. Let me check that option C whether it is correct or not. Yeah, that is right, that is right. And hope other who have not answered the question, with the minimum writing I am answering the question, you can see that. If you are understanding what actually happening is, then the writing part is minimum in this particular cases. Okay. Let us move on to the next question here. Your next question over here is this. Look at this one, these all are the RRB pattern and SSC pattern. Now, Preeti is going to Delhi and the train was delayed by 6 minutes. Train delayed by 6 minutes. The driver increased the speed by 4 kilometer per hour. By doing so, the train arrives on time at the next station, which is at a distance of 36 kilometer. Okay, a distance of 36 kilometer. Fine. Find the actual speed of the train. Here it says that a train is there. So, it is delayed by 6 minutes. Now, what it does? It increases the speed by 4 kilometer per hour. So, he reaches the next station, which is 36 kilometer away on time. 6 minutes late started, speed increased by 4 kilometer. In 36 kilometer, he covers the delay. What is the question here? The question is find out the speed of the train. Think of it, my dear friends, your 30 seconds is on board. Yes, yes, it was previous question. Mr. Bharat, 12.5, that is right. So, please try to answer this question. This type of question very frequently comes not only in bank exam, but also in the Railway Recruitment Board and the Staff Selection Commission. Very frequently comes this type of question. And when I solve it, you will see that the different way I will tell you, you can take the benefit advantage over your competitor. Okay? Not an issue. Please try. By the time I complete my solution, you may get the answer. There is a formula, and which says that the distance is equal to S1 into S2 by S1 minus S2, that is mod delta t, time, the difference of time. Very commonly used. If someone is writing any exam going through the time and distance chapter, they must be knowing this formula. Even if you do not know, you can note down. I am applying this formula over here. And what is this formula is all about? I know the distance is 36 kilometer. So, let us write down this one in the formula. 36 kilometer is equal to, what is the initial speed? I do not know. So, initial speed I will take s. So, speed 1 I will take s, speed 2 I will take s plus 4. So, s into s plus 4 by the difference of speed. What is the difference of these two speed? That is 4, and into time, difference of time. The time is 6 minutes, the difference of time with a speed 1 and speed 2. So, I will be taking in hour 6 by 60, which is nothing but 1 by 10. So, take this as 1 by 10. Anyone answered it? Okay. So, this is what my job is done. Now, here look at this one, this is 4 into 10, that is 40. I took it from previous question of RRB. So, 4 into 10, that is 40. So, I am getting over here s into s plus 4, which is equal to 36 into 40. Is it not the difference here is also 4? The difference here is also 4. So, what is s and what is s plus 4? The s is 36 and s plus 4 is 40. What is my requirement? My requirement is the actual speed, that is s, and that s is 36. Anyone? Or if you understood it, I will be more than happy. So, 36 kilometer, option C, 36 kilometer per hour. Did you understand, my friend? Whoever is watching live, can you say yes or no? Understood. Okay. Thank you, Bharat. You have quickly responded. I think I have taken one more question of similar type or not. Let me check the next question. Okay. No, the next question is not of the similar type. Here, similar type, I think. Arjun walks at a speed of 4 kilometer per hour. Now, then reach his school 6 minutes late, 6 minutes late with 4 kilometer per hour. But if he walks with a speed of 5 kilometer per hour, he reaches 6 minutes before the scheduled time. Now, your question is, what is the distance from school to house? That is all. And this question has to be known by all the people who are writing any job competitive exams. So, I give you 30 seconds, you do not need 30 seconds to answer this question. Okay, thank you, Bharat, for your response. So, take 30 seconds, apply the previous formula which I said, distance is equal to s1 into s2 by difference of speed. Appal Naidu is there, Venkat is there. You will learn all the short methods to answer the question. At your end, the time is getting over. The time is, and Bharat answered, and it says 4, that means 4. Is it option 1 or option 4? Okay. Let me check the answer. Yes, 4, that is right. Option 1, 4. Now, here I am again going with the same formula, that distance is equal to s1 into s2 by difference of speed 1 and speed 2 and delta t, the difference of time. Anyone writing any examination, you must know this formula, you must know this type of question. Now, so what is the distance over here? Do I know the distance? So, I need to find out the distance. Let us take the distance which is equal to, one speed is 4 kilometer per hour, second speed is 5 kilometer per hour. So, 4 into 5 by the difference of the speed, which is nothing but 1, and into what is the time 6 minutes before, 6 minutes late. The total difference of time will be 12 minutes, and 12 by 60, that is 1 by 5. So, I will directly write down this as 1 by 5. I notice that 5 gets cancelled. Finally, your distance is 4 kilometer. That is your answer. Anyone else answered it? Appal Naidu? Traveling. Okay, okay. Venkat, hope you people are understanding. Bharat, well done. The next question on your board is this. Okay. So, this is practice. Please do come on alternate day for quant classes, and I will read the question first. A takes 30 minutes more than B to cover a distance of 15 kilometer. So, it says that A takes 30 minutes more than B. Fine. So, to cover a distance of 50 kilometer at a certain speed, but A doubles his speed, he takes 1 hour less. Now, previously what was happening, A takes 30 minutes more than B, 30 minutes more than B. Now, but when A doubles his speed, he takes 1 hour less than B to cover the same distance. A takes 30 minutes more. So, here it is taking half an hour more than B, and but when A doubles his speed, then he takes 1.5 hour less. So, obviously, when the speed is double, the time will be less. So, what I have to find out, what is the speed of B? That is what I need to find it out. Yes, friends, your 30 seconds starts now. Try this question. Option 5, Mr. Reddy, Bharat Reddy, he says option 5, 5.5. Oh, it is 5. Okay. Option 3, you are writing 3, I think by default 3 is coming on every comment of yours. So, you have already answered it. So, you are saying option answer is 5. So, time is over at your end. Let me check that the answer is 5. Well done. You have good understanding about this part. What you know is the difference of time and the difference of speed. So, here it is given that 15 by x if the original speed. So, time will be more, minus 15 by 2x doubles the speed. So, what is the time difference? The time difference over here is 30 minutes more, and here is 1 hour less. That means, the total difference is 1.5 hour, 3 by 2. So, I can go for this approach, or I can go with the alternate approach of the formula. As I said, the distance is equal to S1 into S2 formula, which I have written earlier. You may follow that also. So, here what happens when I take that LCM over here. So, it is become 2x and this is 30 minus 15, that is nothing but 15 by 2x, which is equal to 3 by 2. So, as 2 gets cancelled and here it gets cancelled 5. So, x is equal to 5. With a very small equation, it can be solved. Well done. I am moving on to the next question, and the next question on your board is this. Okay. Let us see what is there in this particular question. Here a person goes to his office at 1/4 of the speed at which he returns from the office. That means, while he is going to office, if the speed is x, no, while coming from office if the speed is x, the going to office is 1/4 of the speed on which he returns. So, going to the office is x by 4. Okay. If the average speed during the whole trip is 15 kilometer, going and coming back the average, then the speed of the person while he was going to the office will be. We know that when the distance is same, he goes in with a speed of x kilometer per hour and comes with y kilometer per hour. What is the average speed? The average speed will be 2 into x into y by x plus y. You can apply this formula. Yes, please do it. I am giving 30 seconds for you to answer it. I am sure some of you will be able to answer 75 by 8. Okay, option 4. Yes, Mr. Bharat Reddy, you are saying option 4. Okay, still 17 seconds is there. Okay, this question you are very much comfortable over here. Option D, Venkat is there. Very good. Let me check that. Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right. So, I will be simply applying the formula here. And what is that formula? If going 1 minute, coming from office, if it is 4x, going to office I will take x. Why I am doing so? I am trying to avoid the fraction x by 4. So, therefore, coming from office 4x, going to office will be 4x by 4 is x. So, what is the average speed? The average speed you already have done it, 2 into x into 2x by x plus 2x, which is nothing but 3x. And you already did it. So, I will not take much of the time to answer this particular question. So, here it is 4 x is 4x is equal to 3, which is 15 kilometer per hour average speed, which is equal to 15 kilometer per hour is given to us. Okay, fine my dear friends. So, 15/3 is nothing but 45. Will it be 4 times of the speed, right? So, this has to be 4x. This has to be 4x. Okay, fine. So, and here it is 15 kilometer, the whole trip, the average is 15 kilometer, and the total 4x plus x, this will become 5x. This will become 5x. 15 5 is 75, 75 divided by 8. So, x is equal to 75 divided by 8, that is the speed, original speed while he was going to office. What I need to find out, what is the speed of the person while going to office, and that is x, and x is 27 by 8. Well done my dear friend. The next question on the board is this. So, let me read the question and see if you are comfortable. Traveling at a speed of 60 km per hour, a person reaches his destination at a certain time. So, I only know the speed over here. Now, he covers the 60% of his journey in 2/5 of the time. So, that is what it is, it is said 60% of the distance with what time? 2/5 of the time. Fine. Then at what speed should he travel to cover the remaining journey, so that he reaches the destination on right time? So, what is the remaining journey? That is 40% of the distance. At what speed he should follow in order to cover the destination on time. The total distance is 60 km. So, that is 6 is 36, here it is 36 kilometer, and the remaining here it is 6 4 is 24 kilometer, and the time left over here is 2/5 of the time. So, this is 3/5 of the time. Can you think of it, how to answer it? I am giving 30 seconds for you to think about it. Come on, my dear friends, I am sure you can answer the question. I am sure you can answer the question. It is said that 60%, 60 kilometer per hour is the speed. Okay. And what is the total distance? I do not know the total distance. Okay, that is good. That is good. Yes? Either you will answer the question or you will learn how to answer the question. Okay, time is over at your place. As I do not know what is the distance is, in that case I will prefer to take the distance which should be LCM of 60 and 40, which is nothing but 120. So, 120 kilometer, if this is total 120 kilometer, then how much is the time for 60 kilometer per hour, right? A person reaches his destination on a certain time. So, what is the time now? 120 divided by 60 kilometer per hour, that total time is 2 hours. Okay. Now, what is 60% of 120? That 12 6 is 72. So, 72 kilometer he covers with a time of how much? 2/5 of the time. So, what is 2/5 of t? 2/5 of t, let me write down, t is nothing but 2 into, so it is a 2/5 or 3/5, 60% of the journey with a 2/5, okay. It is 2/5. So, what is the total time over here? The total time is 4/5 of the total time, right, my dear friends. Now, I need the speed for the remaining distance. What speed he should travel to cover the remaining distance on time, and what is the remaining distance over here? That is 40%, 12 4 is 48. So, now I go for this, that is 48 into divided by, I need the speed. So, the distance divided by time. So, what is the time over here? So, the time is if I take out 2 by 4/5 from 2, what comes over here? 2 minus 4/5. You see that the 10 minus 4, that comes 6, 6/5. So, divide this by 6/5. Your answer is ready here, because I know this is 8 times and 8 5, that is 40. So, the remaining distance has to be covered with a speed of 40 kilometer per hour. Keep practicing your concept, application of the concept will be more clearer. I am moving on to the next question, which is here 40, yeah, that is right. Anyone answer the question? Anyone answer the question? Okay, not an issue. I am giving the next question to you. You will either answer it or you will learn it. Look at this one. A and B started the journey from x to y and y to x respectively. So, there are 2 points are there, that is x is there, y is there. So, A starts from here x to y and B starts from here, the another person is B, y to x. Next, after crossing each other, A and B completed the remaining journey in these many given hours. So, this is the situation like this. I would like to explain in detail, because this is an important question. That is, x is here, the y is here, and A starts from here, and he crosses somewhere B over here. Somewhere they cross at the point C, let us point Z. So, let me change the color of it. At point Z they cross each other, and after that the A is taking how much time? The 8 6 48 plus 1 is 49, 49 by 8. So, he takes 49 by 8 after crossing 49 by 8 hours to reach y. It is a very stereotypic question, because one formula is there for the questions like this. And 8 hours by B after crossing, it takes 8 hours to reach x. Now, the question is that if the speed of B is 28 kilometer per hour, look at this one. If the speed of B, this is what the B is, 28 kilometer per hour, your question is what is the speed of A? There is a formula from which we get the ratio of speed, and one speed is given to us. Using the ratio, we can find out the other person's speed. I need to find out the speed of A. Take your 30 seconds, and those who knows the method will answer the question, and Buddha has already answered the question. He says option choice B. Okay. Right, my friend, I will just wait for the time to be over, because the others must be trying to answer the question. But well done, you know this model, you know the formula of it, that is good. Okay. Now, the time is over at your end also. Now, I will answer this question here. Now, the speed ratio of A by the speed ratio of B, there is a formula, and everyone who is writing any job competitive exam must know in this time and distance chapter this formula. The speed of A by speed of B is equal to square root of time taken by B to cross, that is how much? 8 by after crossing. For A you need to take the time of B, and for B you need to take the time of A, and the time of A is 49 by 8. So, that is 49 by 8, which is nothing but 64 by 7, 49, 64 by 49. Let me just write down clearly, and those who knows this one, they know that it is nothing but 8 by 7, and one that means the speed ratio of A to B is 8 is to 7, and in the question it is already given 28 kilometer per hour is the speed of B. This is the speed of B. If the speed 7 part, if the 7 part is equal to 28, how many times? 4 times. So, 8 part will be equal to 8 4 32, and option 1 minute, some ad is going on. Option C, AIM. Very good evening, Mr. AIM. Thank you. I am very happy to see you on the board. So, it is option C. Okay. Well done. So, I am moving on to the next one, Mr. AIM, and that is this. And what is this question is all about? Try this in a very leisure way. A man starts from his house and travels 30 kilometer per hour. Speed is known to us. He reaches his office late by 10 minutes and traveling by 24 kilometer per hour, he reaches late by 18 minutes. Previously he is late by 10 minutes. In the second case he is again late, but this time he is late by 18 minutes. Okay. Now what is the distance? So you know it is a stereotypic question, that is distance is equal to speed 1 into speed 2. Previously we have done speed 1 minus speed 2 in delta t into difference of time. Come on, you answer it. I don't know. I don't think you need the 30 seconds to answer this question. Option 2, aim, you are so good. So good. So for quant is concerned, in every chapter I have seen that you wonderfully respond, Mr. Aim. Okay. If you like any one of the question solution, please press the like button. Okay. Fine. So the time is going to be over at your end. Time is over, and let me see that 16. Mr. Aim has said option 2. Is it right? Yes, it's right. So how do we do it? I said that this stereotypic formula is there. What is my speed 1 over here? That is, I need to find out the distance. So let us take the distance, which is equal to speed 1 is 30, speed 2 is 24. So 30 into 24 by 30 minus 24, which is 6 into difference of time. Here 10 minutes late, here 18 minutes late, that means the difference is 8 minutes. So 8 by 60. Is that right? So by solving this, I will getting the answer. So let us do the small calculation over here. So with 6, this is 5 times, and here with 12 5 times, and with 12 2 times, 5 gets cancelled, you are getting 16. Mr. Aim, you are right. And the last question on the board is this. Come on, we will this is the last question. So all of us together will answer the question. A person covers 40% of the distance from A to B at 8 km per hour, 40% of the remaining distance at 9 km per hour, and the rest 12 km per hour. Find the average speed. You know the average speed is equal to total distance by total time. Take your 30 seconds and answer it. This is last question. This last question, and I am sure many of you will be able to answer this. Many of you will be able to answer this. It is a practice. Even if you know how to do it, again you are doing it, your speed will increase. In the exam, the moment you look at the questions, you know, you while reading the question, you start answering it. Option A, Mr. Venkat has said option A, still 4 seconds is left, and that is 9 5 by 8. Okay, the time is over. Mr. Venkat, let me check your answer. That is 9 3 by 8, it says, Mr. Venkat. Okay, see that what is the advantage while you are coming it? Maybe there is a small calculation mistake, or probably the figure which you have placed may be a wrong figure. So this is practice. As a result, you will get polished over a period of time. Now I know 40%, so all are 40%, 40%, 40% of the remaining. So I will consider the total distance as 100 kilometer. So 40%, that means nothing but 40 kilometer he covers with a speed of 8 kilometer per hour. The 40% of the remaining is 60. So 6 4 is 24. So 24 kilometer he covers with a speed of 9 kilometer per hour, and the remaining. So 100 minus 64, that comes 36. So 36 kilometer he covers with a speed of 12 kilometer per hour. So what is the average speed? Total distance divided by total time. What is the total distance here? That is 100. What is the total time? So, here the time 1 is 40 divided by 8, that is 5, plus what is time 2? 24 divided by 9, with 3, that is 8 by 3. So, 8 by 3, and here the time the last one 36 divided by 12, that comes 3. So, that is all, you will be getting the average speed. So, when I take this part further, so you will find that this is nothing but 100 by 300. I am sorry, the 3 will come in numerator, 3 will come in numerator. So, 300 by 32 LCM, that is all. Now, 300 by 32, so you can see that the number is getting cancelled by 4. Will it get cancelled by 4? Yes. So, your numerator is 75 and your denominator is 8. When I divide this one, 8 9 is 72, the remainder is 3 by 8, 9 3 by 8, option choice 3. Is that okay, Venkat? Yeah, keep doing it. If you like any of the solution from the very beginning to the last question, please press the like button. With this, thank you very much. I will be meeting on alternate day after tomorrow. Thank you.